wave.
Mutombo had the block and the finger wave, you know what I'm saying? LeBron got the chase down block. You got, I guess, for lack of a better term, the grand theft.
As a player, that shit is annoying.
Has there ever been a time where you went for it and you got like embarrassed a little bit, like somebody saw it coming in?
Chris Paul, bro. We in Phoenix. I try to do it. So he grabs the ball when they inbound it and told me, get your ass back.
Yo, peace. Welcome back to 7 p.m. in Brooklyn. I'm Carmelo Anthony here with my co-host.
Monica McNatt, y'all. It's always good to be back on the couch.
Yeah, it's always good to have you on the couch. And you know what it is. My name is Kazim Famiwide. You can call me Kaz. And this is a Wave Original presented by FanDuel. Mello.
Yes, this one right here is for the city.
Yeah.
A true New York point guard. A real true New York point guard. I've said that twice. Undrafted, made his way into the league and turned himself into one of the most disruptive players in the game. He plays with that New York edge, that energy, a real Boricua. And now he's back home playing in the Garden.
Yeah.
Jose Alvarado.
Yeah.
Welcome to 7 p.m.
Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Yeah. Nah, that was a great intro right there. Mello right there. Come on now, man. I appreciate y'all having me. I'm super excited.
Man, we've been wanting, ever since you got traded over here, the first thing I says, yo, you got to get Grand Theft Alvarado on the couch, bro. Need that.
That's facts. When I got traded, I seen when Mello did the little interviews and stuff. I'm like, man, I got to pull up, man. I got to pull up.
They thought I had insider information.
I thought you did.
When I was like, you know, you was coming over here.
Nah. I'm the one who I'm the one who hit Mello. I'm like, yo, Mello, I'm back in the city.
Oh, man. So, yo, as we do every single episode, we start every episode 7 p.m. in Brooklyn with a section called The Connect, right? So, Jose, obviously, you grew up watching Melo and, you know, both have New York roots here, both played for the New York Knicks. What is it about Melo's game that stood out to you watching him growing up?
Wow. Stood out? It was like the wow effect.
Yeah.
He had that wow effect, you know, like that the team, whoever could be down, we could be down 10, Melo just come on and score 10-0 by himself. Like, it was just like that simple. Like, that's when I knew of watching. I wasn't always never as good or player growing up as scoring, but I knew his swag when he was scoring. So when I scored my little 2 or 4 points in the park, I had my Melo swag though. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, growing up, it was one game, remember, I forgot who they were playing, but I think you hit like 3 threes to come get back to win the game. It was like a buzzer beater. Damn, you had a few of them, so you're not.
He's like, I gotta be more specific.
It was in the Garden, though.
Chicago.
Yes.
Oh, Easter Sunday.
Yes.
Yeah. I was there for that game.
The anniversary.
Yeah,
Never forget it.
you know, and then the Melo 3, the wow effect, though. It was just me more like, he taking over. It's over. I love it.
Melo, same question to you, man. The first time you seen Jose play, what was the first thing that stood out to you about his game?
I first saw him, I first heard about him when they was telling me he was at Christ the King. And I was super young, but I was like still in grassroots basketball, so still tapped into like New York basketball. And you always heard about other guards in the city though. Like Isaiah, you know, Jelly Fams and you heard about Nas Reeds and like you heard about those guys. They had a little movement, but you always heard, if you knew basketball, then you knew about Jose. And it just started to go and go and go. Then I started, I had my City is Mine tournament.
Yeah.
And it was like I matched it up. We matched it up with him and Isaiah, right? Mr. New York City and all. Like that was the guards at that point in time. Nas Reed was in there.
Which Isaiah? We talking Briscoe?
No, Isaiah Washington.
Isaiah Washington, okay.
Jelly Fam. You know,
Jelly Fam.
You know, so we had the whole Jelly Fam crew in there. Nas Reed, Isaiah.
Shit, there was a lot of them.
JQ.
Nah, JQ didn't play. He didn't play that one. He didn't play that there. Marquise. Yeah.
You had Nick. You had Nick Richards.
Yeah.
Okay. Same price.
Right. So these are pros. Like these are in high school.
Yeah.
And that's when I saw him. And we was in Terminal 23 when I had Terminal 23.
Damn. Shout out Terminal 23.
Shout out Terminal 23.
Good times,
small gym rocking in there. And he took over. Everybody was talking that matchup between him and Zay.
Nah, I remember.
And I'm like, yo, I said one thing to him, yo, showtime. Like, I'm going with you. Like, you know, I'm on your side. And it was just a beautiful moment at that time.
And I was talking crazy. I seen him there. You know, it's crazy. I made it came down to to the wire.
Yeah.
And then they gave me the ball the last two possessions. No, not a lot, but the last two main possessions. I shot a three, then but you can't even ask Zay. I tell him to his face, I'm like, yo, Zay, come guard me though. He like, nah, you was too hot. I was making everything. So they had another kid on me. He played for Arizona. I forgot his name. I think it was Brandon something.
Okay.
But he was guarding me. And when I seen him and I scored, I did a little pull-up. When I made it, went straight to Melo. These guys can't guard me. He was with Tiny from Lincoln. Tiny from Lincoln.
Shout out Tiny,
So, that was probably I always watch that little video.
Oh,
but that was like, you know, that was like New York City, like basketball, Terminal 23. Like,
if you didn't get no runs in Terminal 23,
city is mine. Like he had this side of the city, like, you know, the Brooklyn Queens side, and Zay and them had the Harlem Bronx side. Like it was, you had JQ and them in Jersey, like they had their own shit.
Yeah, we were.
So it was a beautiful time for grassroots basketball, like New York high school basketball.
Did you know then? Like, did you see? Because some of the names, obviously, y'all know I wasn't born and raised in the city, but New York has embraced me. I appreciate it. Some of those names you mentioned, Nas is a pro, Nick is a pro. The rest of them,
he's a pro.
Obviously, he's sitting here. But that's what I'm saying. Obviously, he's sitting here. But I'm saying then, at that point, because I think the thing about Grassroots, while it is the city and it's the heartbeat of the city and everybody gets behind it, some of the names that you hype 8th through 12th don't pan out.
Absolutely. Most of them don't.
That's what I'm saying. So watching him then, because no offense, you wouldn't look at Jose and be like, oh, that's a pro. Like, that's a pro, NBA pro guard. That's his whole thing.
That's my whole life. That's been a fact. But that's why those guys, no disrespect to them, I guess my game was never flashy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It was more like, I'm going to get it done. We're going to win the game.
Got it.
Them, they was nice. Don't get it twisted. But they have flash in them, the little double cross or step back, and then, the wow effect a little bit. But I was never like that, but I always win.
Yeah.
So I think that's what separated me. And I knew eventually I'm going to catch up with them. I don't know about Mel, but eventually I was going to catch up.
So I felt like that was like, in the city, that was like your coming out party. Like you was already like doing your thing.
No, for sure.
But the difference is when you're talking about, from my experience in New York City basketball, when you're talking about guards, like a lot of them come from the St. Rays of the world. Like, you know what I mean? Like they come from the Bronx and Harlem and
historically
all of that.
Great basketball high schools.
But then when you talk about high school basketball as a whole, you got Christ the King on it on the Queens side, right? So they never really got the wow factor that the Harlem and Bronx and the Brooklyn guards kind of really got. So that's why you never really saw Jose, because he wasn't playing in all of those tournaments that these other guys was, which is how they was able to kind of just get that momentum behind them in summertime and create their own kind of shit that they was doing, which was very important. Like that was, they was business minded back then. We gonna start this whole little, content movement, this whole social digital movement.
They did a great job, because when we played each other in high school, it was cracking.
Movie.
No, like when Rays played King, like Christ the King played Lockland, it was popping. I ain't gonna lie, it was fun. Those are the really fun moments, and like what I had in high school playing against, like when it was a crowd, it was like Dykeman, but organized. Yeah. Like in every aspect we played each other.
Yeah.
And you saw it, though, so to answer your question, you saw it. You see, like when we watch games, we just watch it. We watch certain shit. We little shit that we can say, okay, he's gonna be something. Like it was in high school, it's hard to have that motor, right? It's hard to have that impact on a game at that size, right? And so you have to do something where you actually stand up. So to be picking up full court, 94 feet, screaming, yelling, getting over the pigs, this is summertime, right? This is to be giving that to the game. It's like, oh, whoever takes a chance with this kid right here is going to be happy. And you saw it. I saw that with Nas. I'm like, oh shit, Nas Reed, listen, if he's doing this, whoever get this kid, he's a pro in 2 years. Like it was all of that. Nick Richards, like this was at a time with Nick Richards. People ain't believe in Nick Richards. And we talking about the center who's a player.
Yeah, St. Patrick's. I'm alma mater.
He became very good. Right? But in high school, like they was looking at him, he just a big guy with
no hands,
protective rim.
Yeah, he was goofy when he did.
But when I used to tell people, yo, that motherfucker right there, like if somebody work with him, it's over. And then you just saw the evolution of Nick Richards and go to Kentucky, do his thing, and now look at him.
Yeah,
one of the the bigs in the league that a team can rely on a big that way. Lob threat, shot block. So it's just an eye.
So the thing that I have loved about being in New York is what you just mentioned, like the environment at every level of basketball. If it's good ball, the city gonna show up and support. But for me as an analyst, right, the conversation is like classic New York City point guard. What does that mean to you?
What it means for me? The list is like the list of it?
No, the characteristics. Yeah, the characteristics. Not people, but tell me what you see as a classic New York
if I
point guard.
never met you and I just watched you play ball in the NBA game, give me 2 guesses. I'd be like, he's from New York.
100%. I think y'all have a very distinct game.
You think so?
Absolutely.
Nah, I'm more, when I think of the point guard, it's more like a little bit more like flat. What I got is the
You're thinking like Marbury's.
Yeah, I'm thinking Marbury's, Kenny Anderson, those guys. But I mean, y'all gotta tell me, what y'all see.
You know what it is? Melo's saying the same sort of attitude as far as like picking up 94 feet, calling players out, saying, come guard me. Like, doesn't matter where you're ranked, all that type of stuff. That's a distinctive New York energy that comes from a guard. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but there's also skills though.
Of course.
Like the handle is always crazy, right? Most of the time for me, they're capable of defending the other position at a high level.
Jump shot's always a little shaky.
I was about to say shooting is questionable. No offense.
A little shaky.
Shooting's questionable. But the handle and the playmaking. Like it's that for me, when I see it, even on the women's side, like when I see a New York guard, I'm like, oh, they fast as hell. They got the ball on the string and they're gonna make plays.
And they're gonna talk a lot.
100% that.
That's how I grew up. I was obviously always the smallest guy not always the smaller guy, but the smallest guy guarding I wanted to guard the best player. Right. If Melo was in the park, even though he's a legend, I want to guard him. And I want to go at him like it's my play. Or that's how I approach every game though in the park, because it was sometimes it get to a point where they bullying like, all right, if you gonna act like this, you gotta get off. And I never liked it sitting on the side. Right. I never this wasn't my thing. So I had to do something to make it feel like you gotta stay on this court.
Keep him on the court.
Stay on this court. And then, and that's what I always did my whole life, like playing in the park, playing in organized basketball. Anything I did, it was more like, what can I do to stay on this court? Because, and as I got older, and like we was talking before, I knew you gotta be special at something. Because everybody's really good. Eventually, when you get to a level, everybody's really good at scoring the ball. Like Austin, somebody was saying about this with Chris Dunn. Like he was a top 5 pick. Yeah. And you see at the level that he had to go
Austin
through.
Rivers video, I saw that,
But that's literally how the NBA works. Yeah. Not everybody could be, the guy they've been in high school or in college, because at the end of the day, it's roles in the NBA. And some organizations are going to take a chance to say, yo, we see you as a really good scorer, so we're going to develop you. And some organizations say, we don't know. You got to do something that's going to make you stick around. And that's what I figure out. A little bit in college, I'm like, I was always big on like, what can I do different? And my thing in college was like, I need to win Defensive Player of the Year to at least separate or try to figure out a way, a foot in the door. And that's what how I approach it every time.
That's smart.
Yo, so right now, new FanDuel customers can bet $5 and get $250 in bonus bets if your first bet wins. That's right. Turn $5 into $250 in bonus bets just for getting started. And when every possession matters in the playoffs, FanDuel makes it easy to get closer to the action. From player props on your favorite stars to all the tools you need to back them up, FanDuel puts player research right at your fingertips so you can check stats, trends, and matchups all in one place and make your picks with confidence. It's everything you need all in one app, so don't miss your shot. Head to FanDuel.com/7PM to get started. FanDuel, play your game. 21 and over in select states for Kansas in affiliation with Kansas Star Casino. 18 and over in D.C., Kentucky, and Wyoming. Bonus bets are non-withdrawable and expire 7 days after receipt. Restrictions apply. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER or 1-800-MY-RESET. Call 1-888-789-7777 or ccpg.org/chat in Connecticut, or visit mdgamblinghelp.org in Maryland. Visit gamblinghelplinema.org, call 800-327-5050 for Massachusetts, call 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY in New York. For Louisiana, call 1-877-770-7867.
April 15th, tax deadline is coming fast, but don't worry, you can still have a TurboTax expert do your taxes. Doing your taxes the old way means chasing updates, working around someone else's schedule, and never really knowing if they did it right, leaving you wondering to yourself, yo, did I miss something? With Intuit TurboTax Full Service, you can hand off your taxes to a dedicated full-service expert. They understand your specific tax situation and can do your taxes for you entirely from start to finish, online or in person at one of their new tech-enabled store locations. Have your tax form directly imported right into the app and hand everything off to your TurboTax expert. While they work on your taxes for you and work tirelessly to get you every dollar you deserve, you can go about your normal routine, giving you your time back. With that time saved, I'd rather be watching hoops, spending time with the fam, or focusing on business. So don't wait. Visit TurboTax.com to get your taxes done before April 15th.
It feels like when you came to New York, obviously, you have this signature defensive play that everybody knows, right? Like, Mutombo had the block and the finger wave, you know what I'm saying? LeBron got the chase down block. You got, I guess, for lack of a better term, the Grand Theft or whatever. I don't know if we coined the actual term for this, of you hiding in the baseline and sneaking around and poking that basketball out from unsuspecting point guards everywhere. When did that start? And how do you feel about the Grand Theft Alvarado nickname?
I mean, it started, like I said, in the park. It's always crowded.
Yeah.
You know, everybody wants to be asking. So it's like, you take the ball out. It's crazy though, talking about it. I had a whole bunch of fights because I did it in the park. And everybody hated it. Everybody. So it just got to a point where everybody got to try to figure something out.
You gotta have some nerve to pull that off in the NBA game.
Because I'm like, why y'all mad at me? First, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. No, the first time I did it, so I did it in high school in Crazy King, and Arbs, coach, my high school coach, was like, if you ever do that, you would never play in college.
Are you serious?
No, I swear I'm serious. Wow. He said, don't ever do that. You would not play in no high division if you think you could do that.
Really?
I stopped doing it a little bit. I ain't gonna lie. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna stop doing that. As I got older and comfortable, I'm a senior. I'm the guy. I'm the point guard. You know, you can't. I'm not looking over my shoulder. So you're not gonna sub me out. So I started doing it a little bit. It worked here and there, but he was like, you're not going to be successful. You're not going to do that. So in college, I was a freshman. Didn't do it. I really didn't do it freshman year. You see, sophomore year, we wasn't really that good. Junior year, I ain't had the logo on my shoulder. So I'm like, I'm doing it. I don't care. I'm doing it. And then I did it so well in college. It was so new to college too.
Right.
That coach was like, my coach eventually was like, it's time, Jose. You got to do it. We need to make it a little smart. More arms with the bullshit. I kid you not. Arms always say, I don't know how that.
So how do you decide when to go? Do you see like a bigger person in the crowd? So, does it got to be popping?
It's just more of the fact so say you coming down, you shoot a three. We're trained as role play or whatever, not even role, hit corners, run to the corners, spread the spacing. So I'm running no matter what, no matter if I get it or not, I'm running full speed to the corner because sometimes you're going to be open and you're going to make it. Yeah. But if they shoot it and they didn't make it, where you at already? You sprint to the corner, you're there already. Yeah. So now the NBA is trained to take the ball out and try to, go fast. That's what they was trained, that's what we trained to, try to push the pace no matter what. So you push the pace, I'm already in the corner. I'm going to sit there just a little bit longer. You throw the ball. And some teams you got to watch out for it. You can't do it against Charlotte. You're going to get subbed out. You playing Arms is right. You're going to get subbed out. Right. You do it against some guys that take their time and Mr. Too Cool, bring the ball up, trying to set a play and all that. Yeah. I got you.
Okay.
My first year doing it in the league, I probably played average maybe 12 minutes, if that. I was averaging 3-4 steals because it was so new in the league. I was doing it 3 or 4 times in a game and getting it.
Just watching it, the first time watching it, it almost looks illegal. Like it almost looks like something you're not allowed to do, but it's
that
like
shit is annoying.
It's annoying. Like, why does nobody else think to do this?
Because
that shit is
nobody
annoying.
takes advantage of that moment in that way.
I played with a teammate, Pablo Prigioni.
Legend.
He was Grand Theft Prigioni at that point in time. I don't know how he used to do this shit, but we, in the game plan of how we wanted to score, we gonna get paint points, we'll get this threes with fast break points. He had his own shit, like his own section. Pablo, we need 6 to 8 points, like off of defensive steals. And he would get that shit like every game. I don't know how the fuck he do it. No. People know it's coming. The whole arena, Pablo. He still get the shit.
But talking about, so he taught me, he told me like, yo, act like, you just tired or walking.
Acting.
Like I like someone, act like gaming. And just take off when they inbound it. Because when you pressure in full court, you like, and the guy's like just like waiting like this. Yo, act like you just doing nothing. Yo, take off. And that's what I learned too. Though it's not really the Grand Theft, but it's something similar.
It's a FIBA move.
Yeah, he told me a FIBA move.
Okay. It's a FIBA move. He was the main person in FIBA who was getting all the steals that way. For Argentina.
Okay.
Right? Even when he played in the in the places that he played for his like domestic team.
No, he was really good.
That's
at
what
he was
did.
like a 33-year-old rookie here in New York.
Right? So he was already primed and like these young ass point guards, I got this nigga.
That's
why I put this ball on the floor.
Yeah, he tell you.
There's a lot more that goes into it than meets the eye though.
Yeah. It's
not
it's
like it's more to it than people think. It looks easy, it looks dumb, like you know what I'm saying, but everybody can't do it.
Has there ever been a time where you went for it and you got like embarrassed a little bit, like somebody saw it coming in?
Chris Paul, bro.
Wait, what Chris Paul and CP do?
Bro, we was in the playoffs, actually my rookie year.
Yeah.
One seed played the AC. We actually rolling, we hot. And we in Phoenix. I try to do it and he grabs the ball. First of all, we in a basketball, so everybody's eyes is on. He's dribbling the ball. First of all, you're a point guard. Everybody's eyes on him. So everybody is looking. Obviously, it's one court, right? So he grabs the ball when they inbound it and told me, "Get your ass back." Yo, but I'm like, but it stopped. Like he didn't continue going. He literally stopped. I said, so I'm like I'm fake embarrassed. Like, damn, you know what I'm saying? So then I gotta run. I'm fake jogging back. Everybody looking at me. So then I had to guard him. And we bump head. One thing about him, he's competitive. Yeah. CP gonna do whatever to do to win. Of course. And so when he did that, my only goal, I swear that whole season, I don't care if I made a shot or not. I gotta get this motherfucker. I got whatever he do. I gotta dribble it, and I gotta do it. I got him in New Orleans.
Okay.
And if you watch the video or anything, I stole the ball. I honestly had an open layup if they would have hit me. I'm screaming at my bench, the crowd, everything. I'm not even care about the point. I said, I got him. So, that was one. That was one guy that he embarrassed me straight up. I was like, damn, he got me. He watched film. He do this shit too.
That's right up his alley.
He a basketball head, so he knows the game. He knows. He don't matter what. He knows the film. He's one smart guy. So. When he did that, I'm like, yo, I told myself, I got to get him. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but because he's really good at like knowing what you're going to do. And
that's a thief.
Golly.
You sit back and contemplate, I got to get this thing.
Okay, so let's stay in New Orleans for a little bit though. You get there and it shapes your career path. How?
I think the grittiness of the city, I always said it's like, it reminds me of a little bit of obviously not New York, but the culture of it, like the grind, the toughness, when you get there, it's not the most beautiful city to like vision, but the culture and how people, welcome you is the best. Like one of the best. I'm like the house training over there, like this, it's just amazing.
It's like a Southern hospitality mixed with like
that's something I always took with me. And then, they was rocking with me from the jump because they just want you to play hard. Like that city, they want you to just care. It's like everybody say, yo, well, you want to play for New Orleans? A lot of people say no, right? Oh, and they just got their little ways of saying it. So me, I'm excited to be in the NBA, but I'm also excited just to play for the city that actually took a chance on me. And that's how I always thought about it. So when I got there, it was easy because I feel like I said, it's like a small New York State, the culture of just grinding everything out. You know, they've been through some stuff over there, obviously. So
that's a fact.
But take us back though, because you weren't drafted per se by New Orleans. You end up in the league undrafted, but what was the path?
So I was actually going back. I have COVID year to go back to college.
Yeah.
I was going to go, but I just, I told Coach Pastor, my coach at college, like, this is a time when NIL was about to happen. It's not allowed. It was about to happen. I'm like, yo, coach, give me $60,000. I'm coming back to school. And he's like, give me 5 minutes. He was always high on road rules. And what she was right at the time, called me back and said, I can't do it. I said, I appreciate it. Thank you. I'm going to the league. I was going to go to Kentucky though, but I was like, I need to go through this process and see. I mean, I've been 4 years in college. I got to do something. I got to figure out something. So as I'm going through the process, I had 2 workouts for Oni. It was Milwaukee, my first one, and Memphis. Memphis told me to get my ass back to school. That's how bad it was.
Why was it that bad?
I don't know.
3 on 3, like 1-on-1?
I had a lefty that was probably like he was in D2 hooking me, bro. I was tight.
Okay.
Nah, I was tight. He's in the G League, but I was like, yo, I gotta get you whenever I see you. We gotta, play again. But like Memphis, and then I got invited to the G League Combine.
Okay.
What helped me to get more workouts was my interviews.
Okay.
Like talking to everybody, chopping up with the teams, or they ask you a question that they know. Right. So you better answer honestly. If you don't, they're gonna be like,
they're gonna find out
they're
anyway.
gonna figure out what character
how you answer too. The energy that you answer the question.
Like
with.
they're gonna ask you stuff that you just need to answer the right way or proper. If you don't, or in I guess a real way. I don't know. Right. So I did my interview. After my interview, I had like altogether 18 workouts.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
So I'm like, all right. After my Milwaukee and Memphis workout, I called my agent every day after every other workout after that. Yo, I think I got a chance. I think I got a chance. I think I got a chance. I even worked out with New York. I'm like, yo, I think I'm coming home. Like that's how confident I kept getting in each workout. And then when the time was coming with the draft, I knew I wasn't getting drafted. I'm not not realistic with me. I'm good, but I knew I wasn't getting drafted.
Right.
So I'm calling my agent. I'm like, is it a chance? Still, I'm gonna just ask him. He like, maybe late second round. I'm like, all right, cool, whatever. I threw a party. Knew I wasn't gonna get drafted though. I threw a party. People was getting picked. I wasn't really paying attention. I didn't really care because I knew I wasn't getting drafted, but I just wanted to see. And as time going on, my agent called me with late 50s. I'm thinking he's gonna call me like, yo. He like, nah, yo. Then no one's gonna pick you, but New Orleans is basically gonna give you a 2-way right away. I'm like, bet, thank you. And then I told my parents, all this crying and everything. I said, yo, bring a sign out, #1 pick. No cap. You can ask my whole family. I said, yo, bring a sign out. We going, yo, #1 pick got Jose Alvarado. So that happened. We all crying, everybody tearing. Everybody felt bad for me though. Yeah. Like my everybody in my family like, oh, it's okay. I'm like, y'all tripping. I'm good. Yeah. Like, I'm a 2-way. New Orleans called me.
I feel like a lot of people don't, especially now in the current college landscape.
Hold on, time out. Finish the story.
Oh, my fault. Yeah, sorry about that.
So they call me. They're like, congrats, Jose, we really want you 2-way. Can't wait to have you. I'm like, thank you. I'm excited. I'm like crying. Right. And then after I hang up, I swear to everything. I had a sign with all my people there. #1 pick. We celebrate like I was the #1 pick. And we had to go in there 2 days after. And then the rest is just history, Like I went in practice and I was being myself. One thing about it, if you be yourself, if you're authentic, I think it's way easier. You know what I'm saying? I think it's just the way how you handle stuff. And it's okay. Like your pride is big in the NBA. You see how they say, oh, people felt bad for me. I was on a 2-way. Well, you feel bad. You make no disrespect. Like you do the math. You know what I'm saying? Like, why you feel bad for me? Right. I'm good. I'm gonna make a way. I don't know what y'all talking about. I'm gonna make a way. And that's how I always approach everything. So when I went to the draft, when I went to the NBA, when I went to New Orleans, I was in the locker room. I was myself. They thought I was a little crazy, but I was myself. Picking up full court in practice. Yeah. Because it's team A, the first team, second team, and then I was on third team. And maybe you got 2-way rookies. You definitely got to fight in for some some time. And I didn't want to be the annoying one. Like, how some guys are just annoying, like, yo, bro, come on, it's not your time. Yeah. Nah, but I know my pick and choose. We gonna have to stop practice if you're not playing me now. Yeah. Like, you gonna have to You know, in a respectful way. And and I think my approach and everything, some people took a sit back, and that's what they did went wrong because they let me on the court when all eyes was on, and
he wasn't giving it up.
I was going doing my thing.
Who was your vets in New Orleans?
Right away, it was Devontae Graham, Brandon Ingram.
B.I. hooping right now too.
Yeah, we could go back to him, but he was probably the best person to ever be my vet was him. I give it to him. He like the way how to carry yourself, the way how you work, cause he works. He works like that's all he does. And me, it was balance of like the working and having fun. He balanced that out for me 100%. You know, and that's one thing I'm grateful for him because. And also he taught me like when somebody tells you something that you might not like to hear, doesn't mean they hate you though. Like he used to tell me like, yo, Jose, you tripping today, bro. Shut up. I'm like,
and he don't talk a lot.
Nah, he don't talk. I'm like, who you talk to like that? But then he didn't mean it like he wanted to fight me. But I'm thinking like, you got something wrong.
Yeah, that means a lot. Something a lot different.
He's like, yo, bro. Every time somebody tell you something that you don't like, doesn't mean they trying to attack you like that. It's just the time of the being like, yo, lock in.
Right.
So that's what. Help me in that
New York attitude.
Yeah. I'm like,
come on now, you in New Orleans, you gotta ease up, baby.
Nah, I gotta be on point though, because you never know. You know, you gotta just make sure you gotta check the temperature.
That's fair. Okay, I'm sorry, Kat.
And I ain't no tough guy, but I'm just saying.
You gotta set the tone in your own way because you trying to make it right. You starting from a position that a lot of times in those moments, the veteran guys or the guys that's playing in part of the rotation. They so locked into what they have to do and accomplishing whatever is the actual team goal that the disconnect becomes like it'd be hard to talk, but it'd be hard to bring them along at the same time as we trying to figure out what's going on. So a lot of times in locker rooms, it's always a disconnect. And I say that to say that's why I've always played. And not to just say, for me, I always played that gray area. Right, because I will always, any two-way players, any rookies, they will always tell you, man, that nigga Melo took care of us. That nigga Melo held us down. Nigga Melo led the way because I knew the disconnect, and it's so easy for them, and in that role of a two-way player who's getting the time to come practice with the main team of first unit, second unit, to look at the main nigga and be like, nah, he don't fuck with me. Like, it's so easy. But it's not that we don't fuck with you. It's just our mindset is somewhere else totally different, that we trying to accomplish something totally different. And you trying to accomplish something totally different. So it's hard to pull you up there with us if we know the process that you have to go through to even get on this third or second unit.
Right.
And B.I., bro, he was one thing and he saw me work. Like, I wasn't the type of not to where I'm working. I'm like, honestly, like, I'm the type of guy, I'm like, yo, B.I., I ain't trying to be, your sidekick or your kid. But like, when you in the gym, if I could pull up, I know sometimes you need alone time, and that's okay to tell me that. But whenever you don't, like, let me pull up with you. Or like, and not that I always worked out with him because it's totally different games, but he saw the effort and the fact that I cared about trying to work or being in a situation where somebody is a pro.
Right.
So, and the one thing about when I started playing or getting in rhythm, the best thing about when a two-way, imagine Carmelo Anthony's your vet, and then he gives you confidence, like, yo, when I pass the board, that means I know I trust you. Yeah. That's how B.I. did it with me. And it was so much easier because he's the star. Yeah. So now if he's feeding me, he understands, like, he trusts me. And I'm already, like, one thing about this NBA is confident. Yep. A lot of people is good, it's just confident. And it's hard, it's easy to say, but when he gave me, like, the okay, I'm like, all right. It's on me. Yeah. That's and that's really what he did for me. And that whole team, we were just, it was very, like, not disconnected, like that time, my rookie year. And, and then my moment that I feel like I knew I was, like, comfortable is when they sent me back to the G League. But they make it seem like it's a funeral. Right. They put me to the side. Jose, keep your head up. We want you back over here. I'm like, for what? Yeah. Oh, we're going to send you down. Thank you. I wasn't even playing at the time. I'm like, cool, I'll see you later. I'm excited. Like, I'm finally going to get, some playing time. I went down there for 18 hours. I didn't even play. They called me and said, yo, you're not playing, but we miss your energy up here. That's when I was like, oh, all right, I'm all right. I could figure out something. If they miss my energy just off me being in the locker room or practice and I haven't played, Like I knew I could figure it out somehow, some way. And then when my Tom Little went on, like COVID actually helped me a big because the starting point guard gets COVID. And I don't wish this on nobody. And God bless him at the time. He got hurt, Carter Lewis. And then they had no other option. They looked, Coach Willie Green did it. He saw my work. He saw how much I cared. He gave me the chance. And I ain't never looked back. I'm like, yo, I want to stay. I want to stay in this level, in this certainty, and and that's what happened.
So this brings me to a question I love asking y'all, because listening to you, and even the last time I was on the couch with Cole, like you clearly love the game and have tremendous respect for the game. But when you, and Melo, you too, when you look at the league, right? What is it, 400 something of y'all that make up the league? 450. What percentage of guys love ball the way y'all have over the course of y'all's careers?
That's a good question.
That's a great question.
Versus fall for the lifestyle, or it's good enough, or like I got here, like, cause when we started talking to you, Jose, we rattled off a bunch of names. I can still think of more names from the DC area, whatever, dudes that was like it coming out of high school, even in college, like, all right, fine, end up in overseas or end up whatever. You've weathered every challenge to get to this point and are still doing it. But that's an inherent love of the game that, like, I just don't think you can take for granted because dudes get to the NBA.
Nah, yeah. I mean, you want to start with the level?
You the guest, bro.
Give me a percentage.
Yeah, I'm just curious on percentage.
The percentage?
That love the game.
Of 450 players?
450
Nah, I don't know. That might be lower than y'all think, bro. I think talent beats it, I don't know.
And he's in the game now.
30, 40?
30.
40?
40% of the league loves the game.
Yeah.
I mean, that seems accurate. You know what I mean? Like,
I'm trying to, out of 450. 40%.
Listen, I mean,
that's terrible.
It is terrible, but it seems accurate.
For the way that it changes y'all's lives, only 40% love it like that?
A lot of them guys.
But I mean, like, what you mean? Like, love it like how I do, or just love the game? Like, that's
no, like you. Like, okay, so if you say the number is 40%, I'm thinking, Dad, can you even say that your all-stars and your all-NBA team guys love the game? I would think that your all-NBA guys love the game. I mean, they just that talented?
Get me lined up over here,
no, we're not calling no names. I'm serious. I'm serious, though.
I just said talents beats all that sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
So the guys that actually love the game are at the end of the bench.
Nah, I'm not saying that.
Let me put it.
Help me make it sound.
From my experience, my experience. When you talk about guys who love,
like Melo, I'm about to tell
you, I fucking love the game. And anytime anybody hear me speak the game, talk the game at any level, they can say, man, that nigga Melo loved the fucking game. He's passionate about the game. I put in the work. I went through every step of the game that you could possibly go through to develop. So there's nothing that I can't say, right? I can look at somebody and tell them they don't love the game. You can watch the games now, right? I used to watch the fuck now. I don't want to put myself in now. I'm not playing now.
Right.
In my years, I can watch the game. You can watch the game and be like, man, that nigga don't love the game. He don't love the game. I'm talking about the best, who considered the best of them.
What stands out? Is it attitude? Is it effort?
It's some people is complacent with being in the position that they are in. So if I'm here already, I don't have to work as hard because I don't think I can get here. So I'm just going to stay here. I'm good. How I got here is this is the amount of work I had to put in to get to this level, and I'm cool with being at this level.
People get tapped on the shoulder.
So now the 1%, you see the 1%. The 1% separates itself. Those are the ones who is fanatics about the game. They obsessed with the games. Like they don't do shit without the game. You get what I mean? They go home, they study the game. They go to it's 1% of those. That's 1%. 1%. Think about that. 1%
of 450 players.
450 players
really love the game.
Have that mentality.
Okay.
Right? Which is why a Kobe mentality transcended so far and will continue to transcend that mentality of just, all I care about is fucking being great. You don't have that. That's even 1% of the 1% what he had.
This is mind blowing to me.
It's you have people you have guys that falls in love with the journey, falls in love with the developmental process, which makes you fall in love with the game and fall in love with the gym. Right?
Yeah.
You have some people who just they go to the gym and they work out, they have a great workout, and then that's it.
Right.
Right? I'm on to my life now and after that. You have some guys who go to the gym, go home, eat, chill, boom, boom, go back to the gym at night, boom, boom, chill out, same thing. It becomes your lifestyle. Basketball is not a lot of guys' lifestyle. And that's why the percentages are so low.
Yeah,
because basketball is becoming just a part of which it is. But if you want to be at a certain level, you want to reach these heights, you got to be relentless with this shit.
Yeah, you're talking to one of them.
If you ain't relentless,
I love the game, relentless with this shit. The level is different, but I love the.
He's relentless.
I love the game,
right? Jose is relentless on the court. He's relentless in the locker room. He's relentless. His personality is relentless, not in a negative way, but which is why he go to the G League and they hit him and say, "Yo, we miss your energy." That happens a lot to guys that bring something other than scoring but they get the short end of the stick, right? Because it may not be no place for them guys, right? You're not part of the rotation. You're not part of this. But I love what you keep doing that, man. You keep doing that over there like that. He know that's how it goes.
I mean, yeah, that's to. Yeah.
So that's, you talking about that percentage is very, very small.
I don't think anybody can watch Jose play and not say
evident.
It's evident.
It's evident.
And especially here.
They look at him like he's bugged out. The ones who
look at it.
Yeah, the ones who look at him as like he's bugged out from his play are the ones that he's above because of his play, because of his relentlessness. Those guys who complain about that, they don't have a relentless attitude. They cool with being, yo, come on, man, you Jose bugging today, man. Nah, I'm pressing you.
Yeah.
You want to chill today. Ain't no chill today.
And I guess I was always comfortable with my own skin. It was never like I'm disrespecting you or beef. It's like, yo, today I'm going, I gotta get better. But like I was telling you, some people just get tapped in their shoulder. God blessed them with, they could jump high, they could do something, and they don't really love the game. They just got blessed.
Right. But I feel like you can walk down those type of players though, especially the type of,
that's the reason why I'm in the league, because I walk some of them down. No, like for real, like it's not like walking them down and trying to be they what they were supposed to be.
Right.
I just think it was more whatever I was at, I fit that role. And I was always comfortable in understanding, like I was in New Orleans for 4 years, like my whole time, but I knew what role they wanted.
Right.
So I was always I knew I was okay, not okay, but I was always comfortable of making sure they knew that I was comfortable with that role, but also they knew I could do more whenever they needed me to. And that's just sometimes a pride thing. Don't get it twisted. I get mad as hell and thinking like, that's my role. But like, I don't say that. I just do it 100%. And when my time is to shake them up and make sure like I could do something else, I let it happen. So that's the difference of with role plays or not,
Imagine all your favorite basketball in one place. That's what Xfinity delivers. They put you courtside with the best game experience there is. You get the biggest games, the highlights that matter, and the alerts that keep you locked in. And when multiple games are on, you don't have to choose. With Xfinity Multiview, you can watch up to 4 live games at once in enhanced 4K, all on one screen. Xfinity, imagine that. If you're still drinking energy drinks or using nicotine just to feel awake, you gotta try Whip. It's a tiny caffeine pouch with no nicotine, no sugar, no calories, so you get the boost without all the extras you don't need.
They got a bunch of flavors to choose from. New fruit punch, blue raspberry, mint, orange citrus, sour cherry, and strawberry kiwi. Athletes, hard workers, students, everyone's switching over to Whip for a reason.
It tastes incredible. And it's cheaper per serving than what you probably grabbing now. It has natural caffeine and B vitamins, helping keep your energy up and your mind sharp so you can really lock in.
Whip is the best reviewed energy pouch on Amazon. It's an Amazon's Choice product, and it comes in 100 milligrams and 200 milligram options. So whether you're gearing up for a long shift, class, or a late night hoop session, it's basically your coffee or energy drink in a tiny pouch.
If you're grinding all day or staying up late, Whip keeps you awake and focused without throwing off your whole routine. So go to whip.com and use our code, of course, Brooklyn15 for 15% off your order. That's whip.com with code Brooklyn15. 7 p.m. in Brooklyn is powered by Whip. We cover a lot of trending topics on this show, and lately, everyone's been talking about AI.
But talking about trends won't make you more efficient at work.
For that, you need the right tools. You need Zapier. With Zapier's AI orchestration platform, you can bring the power of AI to your work. Zapier just fits into your workflow, whether you're technical or not. Use Zapier to streamline your marketing, sales, IT, HR, and more. This is why 3.4 million companies already use it.
For us, Zapier connects all the apps we use so tasks like scheduling, reminders, notes, and follow-ups happen automatically in the background. No AI hype, just results.
We want the 7 p.m. family to know that AI actually works. Zapier has improved my day-to-day. It's allowed me to save more time so I can watch games, prepare for the show, and spend time with my people. So join the 3.4 million companies already automating with Zapier and transform how you work with Zapier and AI. So get started for free by visiting Zapier.com/7pm. That's ZAPIER.com/7pm.
So when you was in New Orleans, obviously there was a ton of talent over there. You stood out with your play.
Going to the same place, yeah.
Was there a moment where you kind of knew the writing was on the wall though? When it was like, there was a lot of controversy, you know what I'm saying? Like Zion not being there, B.I. getting traded away, you know what I mean? The
like
CJ leaving, you know what I mean?
Like I know it was a
did you know it was you was about to be up here in New York?
Yeah. And it wasn't like I just felt like my play style, what the direction they was going, they obviously trading a lot of stars and a lot of star power, and it's probably going to be on some like we're trying to be complacent or we're trying to get what we need, where we want, and my play style, it wouldn't matter. I'm on a bottom tier team,
Yeah.
I'm never gonna pass the eye test.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm never gonna be like, yo, he's on a garbage team. He's averaging 15 and he's really good. Like, they're not going to see that as me. But if I go to the New York Knicks or anyone coach a team and get 7 or 8, 3 steals, 4 or 5 assists and change the game, now it's different. Now it's like,
it's different.
The impact.
The impact is better,
Yeah.
So, there's no disrespect to New Orleans, but I knew once that time was going to happen, I knew it was eventually.
Yeah.
I knew the direction they was feeling to go, which it was going in the right direction for them, but it just wasn't my right direction.
And I think that's a big lesson for like young players to take away too, because it feels like the type of player you are, not passing the eye test on a bad team doesn't mean a good team doesn't recognize that.
Yeah.
And it's like a perfect sort of chess piece. And I think that's what's happening here with the Knicks, man. You know what I mean? Like that backup point guard spot has been kind of in flux for a long time. And there was a lot of talk about this Knicks team about lacking some toughness, lacking a little bit of pushback, you know what I'm saying?
You better chill.
I'll say it since y'all can't say it. I'll say I have a team playing. But there was that talk that the Knicks needed some toughness. And then they traded for you. And not even like 5 minutes into your first game, you in somebody's face. And I'm watching people say like, yes.
Literally, we was on the call for that. And I looked at Tyler and I was like, I don't think we've had a little dust up since Dante DiVincenzo was here.
Right.
Like we've not had any of that.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And I knew that from the jump. And like I said, I don't portray myself as no tough guy. But like, you fought a team a little hard. I'm not going to be out there wilding. Like, obviously, I got in situations where I wild out.
We'll talk about that a little bit.
But I'm not here to like be Mr. Tough Guy, because I don't think that I'm not. But I ain't scared of nobody. Don't get it twisted. Like we all bleed the same. This is the NBA. First of all, this is not. The park is different.
Ain't nobody really fight like that anyway.
This is well, I don't know about that
We'll also get back to that.
Nah, but I just feel like that's something I heard it was missing, and when old boy fouled, and I'm cool old boy that fouled Mitch mad hard, but like it was just the after fact. Like he was looking down, and that like we're not gonna do that now. Like we're gonna have to respect down, and this is not, and I'll shake the other kid hand right now. Like we don't got no problem. It's just the heat of the moment, the game. You know,
you competing.
Yeah. There's nothing wrong with competing.
Yeah.
It's like going to practice and competing with JB. I'm not gonna be like, oh, you're JB. Here you go. Nah, I'm gonna try to get you better. and we're gonna compete. You know, it's something like, it's all respect too, though. You know,
most to add on to all of that, like most guys don't. He said something earlier about understanding what the team wants, right? Most guys, I hear that and they shy away from that, and they'd be like, "Oh, they don't want me. That guy," you know what I mean? They lose their confidence with that. When the team, this is a PSA, public service announcement. When the team say, come to you and say, "This is the role that we're looking for," even though that may not be your role, step up and say, I like start working towards that role. If you want to be on that team. Because if you don't want to be on that team, then don't take that. Don't take that.
You know I got a question for you, right?
Please do.
Now, this is different chapters of y'all's journeys and careers.
No, I already know where you're going with this.
You do?
Yeah.
Because we sat on this couch together and had this conversation.
He didn't want to play that role, though.
Right, that's what I'm saying. So for you, when you got to the point where they was like, this the role, and you was like,
nah.
You were ready on the other side of that.
I was ready in Portland.
Okay.
On the other side of that. I wasn't ready at that time. In Houston.
Got it.
At that time. I wasn't ready after OKC at that time. You know what I mean? I just had an all-star game here in New York 7 months before that.
Yeah, it's also hard for a guy like that to tell.
I'm just on the couch having a conversation.
No, I'm saying. No. This is because I remember exactly what you're talking about. But it's also hard to switch up somebody like that. Like I don't know if he would go back and be like, oh, I'd rather do this different. But at the time, I feel like you telling somebody that feel like he's an all-star. He's an all-star still.
Is.
So like, how can you do that and make somebody think he could do this?
Yeah. As opposed to...
He's a human being at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying?
As opposed to... I'm speaking on the very specific guys, right? I'm speaking on the very specific guys, two-way guys, guys who trying to crack the rotation, who they may get out the rotation because they're not playing a certain way. And that rotation that they put together is looking for a very specific role. So this guy right here is plugging in this play right here because he's going to fill this role more better than you're going to fill this role. I get all of the bullshit. I'm just saying, in those roles, if you're a two-way player, if anybody you got to listen to what they saying is my point. You got to hear what, if you listen, you're going to hear something. So if they say, hey, Jose, man, this is, Kaz, this is the role, man. This is like, we're looking for this role and we're trying to figure out who can fill this role.
And if I do what Melo did, I'll be in PR.
So I'm taking myself outside of, you know what I mean? I'm taking myself out of that situation because I see guys, that's a great point that he brought up. Guys will hear that and to shy away from the shit. He says, shit, all right, cool. Oh, this is what you need. You need defense. You need disruption. Yeah. You need me to come over and apply pressure. I'm going to do that.
Yeah. So the week before, I think the week before you might have got here. It might not have been a week, but before you actually suited up, you were here. We had an alumni event. Steph, Rod Strickland, Clyde, he's a poet now, Bernard, like all of them. And Stephon said,
so he's a poet now.
I'm just trying to think how I think of being a poet. But anyway, he said, playing in New York, when you from New York, ain't always what it's cracked up to be. He was like, I remember being here and the fans had the paper bags on their heads.
We all go through this shit.
Right? For you.
Everybody's not meant to. Yeah, I feel it though. Everybody.
What's it been like being back?
It's great. Like I said, like I feel what he was saying though. Not everybody meant to it because the pressure, the media, everything like comes with it, But like me, I don't like they gonna be happy when you're doing good. They gonna be mad, when you're doing bad. So you either if you gonna rock with them when they doing that, then you gonna be all over the place.
Yeah.
So like me, steady. I got to a point where when I was in New Orleans, obviously a whole totally different thing, but like I know how to say no to my people that I need to say no to. I know how to approach like media. I knew all that from the jump. And I'm also from here.
Right.
In high school, it's not to the point of the Knicks, but I know I've been through where the Jelly Fam people was all of the players was in front of me.
Yeah, I remember watching SNY.
I had to do all that all over. So me, it was easy. Like I'm not gonna lie, like I get it though. Like I came here, I was hot, right? Yeah, I watched the Knicks, I was hot. Then I went down though. I ain't get three for like 4 or 5 games.
You know we had your breakout game?
Well,
after we did our model walk in the hall.
I saw that.
That's just part of the game though. And I don't care who you are, if you a human being or anybody in this days of basketball, just you hear the noise. It's just how you approach it. Cause I know what y'all saying, I know what they saying, I know, but it's just like if I trust what I do and everything happens, I'm fine.
Yeah.
And it's not easy though, cause sometimes I call wifey or I ain't doing. I'm out. They got me. I'm done. You know. But then I got right people around me. Shut up. Chill. Put your shoes back on. Go back in the gym. And that's how. You know. I feel like that is different. You know. I love this. I love it. I love the good noise. I love the bad noise. I love it because at the end of the day, I know what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be there at the top.
And Knicks fans kind of pride themselves on being both sides of that coin too. Like they'll be on you if you're playing bad, but like even the little things that don't show up on the stat sheet, like pretty much a lot of the stuff that you bring to the table,
they're gonna give you props.
It's probably not just appreciated here; it's more appreciated here.
It's more guys from the New York Knicks history that's appreciated for that type of play than it is of the star players, of the top guys who played in.
And I give them that though. When I got traded or when the noise, it was such good noise.
Yeah.
No matter what was it was just good noise. Like, who cares? He doesn't do this, but he does this. You know, I seen it. I seen all of it. You know, but I never seen so much love out of guys that been playing like Melo and stuff like that. Just be the approach of like, yo, he might be the answer or whatever we need, or like he might twist up the game and win us here and there some games. And seeing that, I forgot all about the bad noise. Seeing what Melo and all these guys, said about me, I was like, if they feel like that about me, then why do I need to worry about what Tim and John and Joey saying? You know what I'm saying? Right. So like, I'm good.
No, that's good. I love that.
Do you for the state of where y'all at now? Do you feel like y'all are ready for playoff basketball right now?
Yeah, it comes down to just tying the screws. You know, they've been there before. You know, last year, basically almost the same team, right? What I've been around is JB leads us for sure. You know, he's the cat. He gonna lead it. But it's just how we get involved with everybody else. How everybody else going, whatever somebody else got sacrificed. I don't know. I'm just saying, it's different teams, different, roles or play. We play Atlanta or we play, Toronto. It's different guys that got to, So I think that's what the team is understanding. They're rolling. You know, do I feel like we in the right space? Yeah.
Yeah.
Do I feel like we know what's going on and what is at stake? Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a point in time where you getting ready for to playoffs and you feel, like, all right, we locked in, we ready, we clicking, like shit is clicking, like let's go to war. And then sometimes you go to the playoffs, you getting ready and it's like, damn, we match up, so we want to miss this matchup, we want to gear up. Like there's two different perspectives going into the playoffs. Do you feel like that's where y'all at? Like we clicking, we got our shit, we aligned, we ready to go. Let's go whoever we play. Yeah. Let's go lock in.
I know, yeah, that's where we at. We clicking, we rocking, and like it's noises here and there, but we block it all out. And whoever we play, we try to beat, we try to whip their
Good
ass.
luck.
You know what I'm saying? So like we not, because then if you go to like, we want to play this team or this team, and then we get the team that we don't want to play, then now in your head already.
Don't front like that ain't nobody jockeying for seeding and shit.
Me personally,
more favorable matchups. You know what I mean?
That shit is that's natural. It happens. It happens.
So I don't know what they want, but
you ready for anybody?
Anybody who won it. One thing I want to make note of too, man.
It is true though. Like some teams, like in New Orleans, I made it to the playoffs, and we had OKC in the first round. We was like, it's gonna be tough, baby. Get ready to buck them up if you're gonna have to be in this fight. But yeah, I mean,
one thing I want to make mention of, in addition to everything you bring, like hustle wise, defensive wise, is since you got to the team, I think like you made a concerted effort to get Cat involved offensively. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all have made like a real good like PR, DR chemistry. You know what I'm saying? Like he's played a lot. Yeah, he's played a lot better. You know what I'm saying? When he's like the focal, the main option on that second unit and whatnot. How did that, tell me about how that connection has sort of like grown since you got to the team, like making a concerted effort to make Cat feel important. Because I do feel like he's the the ceiling, the floor, the ceiling of the team? Is that
he's important. He's important. Like if he plays how he's supposed to play and how we want him to play, now we don't care who we want to see. You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense. But now when we come to the team, I think that was one of my roles. You know, how can we make the game easier for Cat? You know, and then I had to learn a little bit. But with me, I don't know if I'm Spanish or not. He was rocking with me right away. You know what I'm saying? Like he was setting the screens. I was getting open. I was hitting him in the pocket.
Yeah. Keep over there. Like allow.
Yeah. So Yo, you know, so
Cat was feet over there. You know
so when I started playing, it was easy. You know, he was setting the screens. He was rolling. You know, he could shoot. So you know, he also made it easier for me, to be honest, because they were so worried about him. Either he's gonna pop, and now they gotta leave me open, or is he pop and rolling? It was just more of a fact that he just had to get comfortable with me, and once he, like I said, it was real easy to get in tune because he also respect what I had, bring the game. You know, I'm Cat, set this, set the screen.
Yeah.
If you don't, then now we all look bad. You know, so he felt that, he understood that, and it was easy. You know, like I said, when he rolled, it's good. When he popped, he making shots.
He also knew you was coming over here for that reason.
Yep.
You understand? He knew it's a different role that he had to play and figure out with JB and playing in the offense with him, as opposed to, and JB going to get his too.
Yeah.
As opposed to somebody's coming in here to fucking, when they come off this pick and roll, I don't give a fuck how slow I set this pick. I don't give a fuck what happens. His first thing is to look at me.
Yeah.
So I have to get that chemistry with you. Because a lot of times he's going to be on the floor with you in those situations with that second unit. So by the time he get back to JB in the fourth, when it's supposed to happen, now y'all close the game out. There's no, I put any two guys in the pick and roll between those two guys, and I'll give us the advantage most of the nights. But you gotta keep them in the action together.
Yeah.
If they switch, they can't punish you, or JB punish you, and that's where the game becomes fun.
Yeah, and and then they started, as time went on and the games went on. Now they started putting us small on Cat, and then that's when, because they knew me and him was gonna do the pick and roll. So now it got everybody else involved. You know, it just made it more easy because now pick and roll, they try to switch it. But then now we already doing what we got going on now.
Okay, before we get into the ones, because we gotta run the ones. This was in our script and you mentioned it earlier. You've been a little off sometimes and actually getting into altercations.
Why you grabbed the T? You see what she did, right?
You know,
I saw her play with the T.
She about to say some shit right now.
You are a relentless, Melo's word, relentless guard.
Yeah.
Unbothered by size of the defender.
That's a good word.
Please take us back to an exchange, we'll call
scuffle.
it, earlier this season. Top of the key, I believe, is where this unfolded.
Yeah, it's one of them days that you just feel mad at the world, man, going into the game. I don't know really how I really got to that point, but I just knew once he pushed me in the back, I was like, oh, I was on 10. Like, I don't really care about the dude, you know what I'm saying? We don't even got no problem. And to be honest, me doing that to him, I ain't if it was different, it was like me and Draymond, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah. But like I said, it was more the fact that I was heated in the moment. I think the refs was just not calling nothing. Like we were just going back and forth, and then bro, I don't know. I was just moving. He did a movement. They call a foul on me.
They did call a foul on you.
And then I'm like, yo, what? I'm talking to the ref. He tapped a little. But everybody think it's a little tap push. They strong, bro.
They do.
They strong. So I'm like, what? Like, hold up. So I turn around and I said, yo, don't do that shit. Don't be pushing me. Don't do that. And he acting like whatever. But as I'm walking towards him, people don't understand. He is 7 foot.
That's a large man.
Yeah. So I'm walking towards him. He's walking towards me. So he's overlapping me. So I'm like, hold on, let me. I didn't try to drag him on it, but let me hold my ground.
Yeah.
As I'm holding my ground, he's still overlapping me. So now I got to swing him around. So then once I swing him around, then I saw my head, because if you really look at it, he threw a punch first. So let's really talk about it. Once I saw my headband to the side, my hair all over the place, nah. And I saw a punch, I saw opportunity, and I'm like, I gotta do this, bro. I did it.
We are here now. This is happening.
And I did it. And then when I did it, it was over. I was on 10. Then I was like, because I got fined for doing the same thing to another big fella. 3 games. So I'm like, yo, I'm done. I'm going to get my money worth. I'm done. I'm here. I'm getting my money worth. And then little do you know, that my check didn't move for like 3 months.
Relentless. That's it.
But you know what? Was that play right there when I was like, we can show you that.
Bring him in. Get him up here. Get him up here.
It was just a heat of the moment. It went left quick. You know what I'm saying? So, and you know, like.
But thank you for connecting, though. There's so many pillow fights in the league.
But it was like bittersweet, though. You know, it like, people like made it seem like, oh, yo, because now everybody, after that, everybody knew, or not knew, but like they saw the situation. So now we getting a little scuffle. It's 10. They on 10 right away with me. I'm like, yo, bro, we like.
You set the tone.
Yeah. So like, I had to be prepared because they think I'm swinging now. So they on some like, we know he was swinging.
Reputation is out there.
I'm not swinging for real, but go ahead.
Nah, I ain't swinging no more. Hell no. Hell nah, bro. But we could, if y'all want to do something now, we could do it.
Not this year, bro. We need you. No swinging this year. Maybe in October or September.
Well, thank you for speaking so honestly about that.
I was so pissed. I was like, yo, I told my family, like, yo, we got to save, bro. We going to be down 3 months. We're done. I was pissed, bro. I'm like, yo, I'm crying in the back, like, yo, I'm getting like, why I didn't do that? Should have did more, like, yo, I'm like, no, it's over. And then, you know, I got 1 game. Thank you, NBA.
Hey, you in New York now, man. Like, this.
I did that in NBA. I did that in New York, though. I'm done.
Oh yeah.
Nah, son. Like somebody
gonna write the check for you.
I'm about to say someone's gonna write you that check. Somebody's like, you know what?
Good reason.
You know what's
good
crazy?
reason.
Sand sold auto dealers. Let's call. Let's cover this for him.
Shout out to Shaq, yo. He's funny. He called me right away. He said, "That's how you do it, young fella." I'm like, yo, Shaq.
Shout out to Shaq.
He said, "Don't worry about it. It's gonna be worth later on."
It's a fact.
I said, yo, how much you think you're gonna run me, Shaq? He's like, "Don't worry about that. That's chump change." I said, Shaq, I don't know you think
I got money conversation with Shaq.
It's different payroll more. Yeah, boy. You know? That's funny.
Run the Ones is a cross kind of era, like hypothetical segment. It's not about who's better, NBA or 505 player, like 101 NBA 505 player. Yeah. It's about who runs the court in a 1-on-1 situation.
Okay. Right. So there's no wrong answer here. So with you being a NYC point guard, we got to get your opinion on some legendary matchups. All right. So we want to hear who you got and why. First matchup, two Lincoln legends. Stephon Marbury versus Sebastian Telfair. Who runs the Ones?
Man.
But we're taking peaks too, you know what I mean? So it's not, you know what I mean, who they are now. Peak Bassie. Peak Steph
was good though, man.
I remember him.
No, he was good.
But like,
I'm picking Marbury though.
I'm taking Marbury too. And I love watching Sebastian Telfair.
No, he was really, really, really good. But Marbury was the man. You know what I'm saying?
You kidding me? Bigger, stronger, faster. Did Steph influence your college decision going to Georgia Tech?
Nah, actually not.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy about this? Not saying I didn't know, because that's not backfiring me. But I didn't know how.
You just said you ain't gonna say you don't know.
No. Listen.
Well, actually,
not to. But I ain't know like the Georgia Tech, the NYC point guard connection. When I committed. I did not know about.
So what made you commit? Just
my mom and my dad said, "Get out of New York." No, funny story. Right before, like real quick, I committed to Rutgers though.
Yeah,
okay.
I committed to Rutgers under the table. Yeah, and I'm like, yo, I'm staying here. My grandma just passed away. I'm home. Like I want to stay with my family. I'm like, let me just take my visits. I went to Georgia Tech, took my visit. My mom and my dad was like, yo, get out of here. Not because of they like the school and they love the education part. Not even because of the basketball. They was like, yo, we need you to get out of here. Everybody that you see here is gonna be here when you get back. Just get out of New York, experience something different, and that's really why I went to Georgia Tech. And then I didn't even know about the ACC, how good it was. I didn't even know the situation I was gonna really put myself into. So when my parents just like, yo, just get out of New York. And that was probably the best thing, for me to get out of New York, to experience something different.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. I know New Yorkers from Harlem who've never been past 42nd Street. So
I got aunts and uncles and cousins.
You gotta get out of here.
In the same spot, They didn't move anywhere, so. It was a good.
That's a great way.
That's a good thing and bad thing about New York. Everything's here, so you never have to leave. But you got to leave eventually.
Yeah. To see something different. I built a family, got better, grew up. I got away from being away. Like you had to be the man at a young age to not a man, but like experience life,
right?
Responsibility.
Yeah.
Got you. All right, let's keep this going, man. Jamal Tinsley. Versus Rayford, Skip to Malu, Austin. Who's running the ones?
Oh my God.
It's a tough one right here. I ain't gonna lie. 'Cause I don't think people give Tinsley enough.
I was saying, I'm not as familiar with Tinsley.
Jamal Tinsley was so tough.
He was cold, though. He was cold.
Special,
I'm gonna go with Skip Malu.
I don't think you could. I mean, come on. So they got the N1 sweatsuit on. Like, I don't think you could.
I'm gonna go to
say anybody else.
I gotta go. I mean, but yo, he was good though, man.
Jamal Tinsley, man.
Jamal Tinsley used to get the Knicks problems when he's on the Pacers, man.
Skip is Skip.
Well, I love Skip, man.
Tins is tins. I'm glad he's the guest today. I plead the fifth today.
All right, Kemba Walker versus Rod Strickland.
I'm gonna go with Kemba because that's more what I see.
Yeah,
but Kemba getting run for money, man. His prime? You talking about prime?
Oh, man, listen.
Yeah, Kemba's special, man.
Y'all talking about prime.
Kemba was averaging 26. He was averaging 26 in his prime, something like that. 26 in Charlotte.
Rod Strickland.
Don't put me on numbers.
But like, I give you that. But I'm just saying with me, with Kemba, like this.
Rod, he too small for Rod Strickland.
That's what I was thinking.
He too small. Like he's too small for Rod.
Yeah, you talking about one-on-one.
Rod's like the New York City point guard godfather. Like,
yeah, you talking about
coach.
Point guards who was back down. I'm talking about like
he was big
back down. Ain't no double team. It's just me and you. I'm getting to the basket every single time.
But he got a guard though.
Got to guard Kemba though.
No, first of all, that's why I said I'm out of this conversation. I plead the fifth. I'm giving you context on both sides.
Oh man,
I don't know Kemba. I remember that Kemba run that UConn and Masters were on.
Kemba at Rice.
Or Rice, yeah, but we don't mess with Rice, man.
That's why I said that.
Damn. Yeah, Rice shut down too, right?
Nah, shut down a while ago. But they got some dogs over there.
Oh, of course, it's a fact.
Okay, let's get into the heritage, gentlemen.
Yeah.
The Puerto Rican legacy.
A lot of people out in the building,
right?
Yeah.
What does it mean? Melo's obviously talked about it extensively in terms of honoring his family, the work he's done down in Puerto Rico. But for you, Jose, back in New York, where you're from, a melting pot as is, another celebration, another layer of who you are with your Puerto Rican heritage. What does it mean to be back in New Jersey?
This is special though, because it's, as he would know, like PR is so pride and like takes so much joy, and just a person that represent them at a high level. And me to do it, first of all, in New York, me to do it on the Knicks is like big. And I played for them. I took them to the Olympics, so it's more connection there than I've been in for a long time. So just me representing them and understanding like how much, like if you talk to anybody in my family, how much like they would say the Knicks. They obviously love the Knicks, but when you say that PR jersey, it's like the world for them. That's one thing they really like pride themselves on, and to do it at a high level is tremendous. And I always want to represent my island as much as I can. He did a lot. They talk about him the most over there, and so me to be and try to be in that conversation is dope.
Melo, you almost played for Team Puerto Rico at one point, right?
Damn, bro.
I'm saying. I know they're trying to get you on there.
You good, man.
America needed you. The sausage stripes needed you. I ain't gonna hold you. It was rough. But needed you. But I know Puerto Rico put the pressure on you. They wanted you to come play for them.
Honestly, can you even talk about that? Like, I wanted to know about like how did that how did that even process go through? Like when PR, did you even consider it?
So it started my 12th grade year, high school. So I was getting ready I was already playing for the U.S. junior national team, right? We had already went to like Venezuela and Lawsonville on the USA team. Now, after my senior year, it's like 19U or something like that. Back then, it was like 18U or something. And I went to go play. I went to Puerto Rico to try out. I was going to play in the league.
The BSN?
I was going to play with Ponce.
Oh,
right? So I went to try out.
Wait, what's Ponce?
It's like a city.
It's just a city town in Puerto Rico.
Okay.
So I went over there, and they had, in Ponce, they had most of the guys who was going to play on the national team. Because there was a big team. It was a big team back then. And I went out there, I played. And they
Wait, you said you went to go try out?
Yeah, I went to try out for the Ponce.
What you trying out for?
Ponce Lions.
But why? Yeah, but why you trying out? You was mellow.
Nah, no. Listen, I was trying for older. This was like, now I'm playing on the older team, right? So I go try out. They called it tryouts. At the time, I thought it was I was trying out, right? So I went to go. No, I didn't know. No, look, I didn't make the team. I didn't make the. So they had it in the paper. I was there. Ponce, I had the jersey on. I'm stretching the half court and shit like that. So, I'm about to play, and then something happened with Syracuse. Something happened with just connections. I gotta get ready to go to Cuse now. So a lot of shit happened in between that. People, bad connections. It didn't happen. Right before the Olympics in 2004. But mind you, I just came off of USA on 2001 or 2002. So now 2004 come. I never thought I would make the USA team. Right? Because in 2002, while we doing the junior national shit, you got the T-Max, the Vinces, the Kmart's, you got the niggas who's the faces of the league, AIs in Puerto Rico. They won in Puerto Rico. So that was supposed to team to go in 2004 to Greece. 2003 comes, I'm like, I'm about to go play with, I'm just thinking Puerto Rico. Like, I ain't thinking USA. I'm like, I ain't making this fucking team. And they told me if I played in Puerto Rico, I can never play in the US. In the US.
Oh, wow.
That's how it works, yeah.
And at that moment, again, it was a timing of the commitment and everything that I had to go through to switch all of that over from USA to Puerto Rico. Even though it's the same shit.
Yeah.
It's totally separate. You know what I'm saying? That's Caribbean. That's Latin America and all of that, South America, and you know what I mean, CONCACAF and all of that type of shit there. You know what I'm saying? So when you talk about that connection, I did have the opportunity to play for Puerto Rico with Carlos and all of those guys. And then we go to 2004, and this is what got me in trouble. My pride of Puerto Rico got me in trouble, right? Because we lose to Puerto Rico. After we lose, got embarrassed.
Yeah, Carlos Arroyo went crazy that game.
Arroyo, you know what I mean? The fake pass to Amari and the lay, right? After the game, yo, Melo, what happened in the game? Yo, man, I don't know. I ain't play. Go ask somebody who played. I don't know. There's one part of me that I was hot that we fucking lost. And on the other side, I look up in the stands and they fucking going crazy. You see the flags, you see the Puerto Rican pride. They playing instruments, they all type of shit. It's all the noises that you hear in Puerto Rico. They playing this shit.
Steel drums.
Don't keep from all of that shit that's out there. You hear the sounds. And I'm sitting there like, damn. Like, first of all, it's embarrassing. Second of all, I understand what this really means.
Yeah.
Like, I know what this means. So when they ask me, man, don't ask me. I ain't played, man.
That game.
So my love, you know what I mean? Like, indirectly.
That was a legendary game, bro.
Puerto Rico, he would have a statue out there. They would do something. It would have been special.
I tried,
After
06,
you still tried?
I mean, I was just trying to see like what was after 04. I'm like, Man, I'm about to go see what's
They're not
going on.
releasing you. You crazy.
No
as hell.
chance. Yeah, you had to be a part.
Like,
you was a part of the problem. You had to be part of the solution.
Yeah,
that's like Kyrie trying to play for where he from? Australia.
Australia.
I like
right?
that though.
But they not. You think USA? You think the
Jalen said he could play for Jamaica too.
Yes,
That
he's
ain't
never
the thing.
gonna. He's not gonna play for the USA team.
But my thing, they're not gonna release that.
Yeah, because he means more. He has a heavy influence in Australia.
But they're not gonna let a good player do that.
Just like
bro.
Klay Thompson. Klay Thompson played for the USA team. Now he's going to play. Hopefully, he might play for the Bahamas.
He never played for the Bahamas.
He might play for the Bahamas.
Why are you saying no? Because the U.S.
Yeah,
won't
why?
let him.
I'm telling you, they're not gonna let good players do that.
No, they do. They
won't go.
No,
If
they not gonna be on the team again,
Clay, because
they won't
Clay
go,
here.
though.
No, because Clay here. His impact is more with the Bahamas than it is here for the USA team.
No, I hear you. But
So that's what you have to go through.
Why didn't let you play then?
Well, I didn't go all the way through with it.
They're not gonna let nobody play.
They wasn't gonna let Carmelo go play for
I was
Puerto
gonna
Rico,
make that decision prior to
They're not gonna
USA.
let nobody play. If
I was making
go
that.
with US. I'm not saying it's like the wrong thing to do. I'm just saying I just feel like they're not gonna. Then now you got a good chance to beat USA. You put Kyrie on Australia, they got a good chance. They're gonna have a good.
No, a better chance. No. You got to also think USA is totally different than USA B is totally different than any
You got to be in the system, right?
You have to be in the system.
Like a 3-year commitment or something like that?
Not yet.
Okay.
I don't think we had to do the 3-year commitment.
Okay.
It went somewhere else now. But when you talk about being able to go impact the country, right? Impact family, impact the economy, impact. You have to have this impact overall. You have to have a greater impact over there than I do here in the USA. I can't play in 3 Olympics and then go say I'm gonna play in Puerto Rico. But if I played in a FIBA World Cup or FIBA qualifying, and then I go say, you know what? My impact, I need to focus on that. I can go apply to go play for the Bombers, which is why a lot of guys is going saying,
I hope
I'm going to Australia,
Yeah.
which Kyrie should go play in Australia. I think guys should just go back and play for their own, whatever country you can play for that you connected to, go
That'd
play.
be nice.
Is there weight to what Jose is saying though? That Team USA would be like, oh no, we got too many guys trying to go do other stuff.
No, that's
And we're
different. If Ant tried to do it,
Got it.
you get what I'm saying? If Ant tried to do this,
Because he's been in it.
but because he's going to be there, right?
Okay.
If any of those guys was a part of like the future,
Right.
then you good.
So you
Kyrie
got
is
like-
not a part of the future of USA basketball, like USA be the organization.
So the future is gonna be the young guys coming up, right?
Yes.
So like, say it's Steph
Steph who?
Curry.
If Steph want to play the Olympics
He's
in
gonna play the
LA,
Olympics.
they gonna let him play.
With the US.
I'm saying if he didn't want to play with US, you didn't hear.
No. Hell no. No.
My point though,
No.
he's not the future though. But that's what I'm saying. It's gonna be hard. It's not saying that they don't want to. I just think it's rules. I think it's just
No,
rules.
there are rules, but what I'm saying is the impact that one have, right? So, like, for an example, if Cat played for Team USA one time,
Yeah.
and then after these years,
he wants to go play with DR.
he want to go play for DR, he would get granted to go play for DR
Okay.
because his impact in Dominican Republic is much
That's
greater
bigger.
than it
Yeah.
is from a USA standpoint.
Yeah.
A guy like Embiid, they're trying to get him
And
to
if
play
he wanted to
for
go play
Cameroon.
in Africa,
Yeah.
he would get cleared to go play for Africa.
Yeah, I think-
now, it's
Also,
on them to
the
say he
NBA.
can play.
Yeah.
But if he wanted to,
Exactly.
no, it's on them to say, hey, we
Yeah,
want
yeah.
Embiid to play with us after
Yeah.
him not
Yeah.
fucking with us.
Right.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
a lot different.
Yeah.
Nah, yeah.
They might deny Embiid and say, nah, motherfucker, go. Go rock with
Jamaica
US.
might have a squad though. Jamaica and Nigeria. If they let the Jamaicans and Nigerians go play over there,
The Caribbean teams,
That'd be solid.
everybody played in their
They need to not
respective
do that,
Caribbean
though.
teams.
They won't do it though.
Because I need to play. We need to play certain teams to get in that World Cup. So
So let me. I mean,
Yo,
we
what's up?
mentioned.
I'm gonna send Kyle over there with y'all.
that's a fact.
Yeah, we were,
All right.
So, see, look.
See, there
I
you
was
go.
gonna ask that,
Already
but I didn't know
moving.
how sensitive that situation is.
No, because I couldn't do it. So
Yeah.
now I got an opportunity to really do it.
Nah,
and,
nah, I-
and have
that's
him a
dope.
part of the whole.
That's dope.
No,
Is
I'm
that
playing.
breaking news? Kyle
No,
playing
it's not
for
breaking
teams,
news. Leave that
bro?
alone. That's what Jay bro right here, man.
Because I'm
I
playing.
know we're breaking some news right now. My bad.
Cass, man. I'm 97 more to show Cass,
Yes, sir.
man. More
I
to
know.
Miro, man.
I'm inquisitive.
I'm
inquisitive.
playing for sure though. We got to do like it's like Bahamas and Canada. We got to
Yeah.
be one of them to
Yeah.
go to like World Cup or something like that. Just be one of them.
There's a couple people, you know what I mean, that I'm trying to bring.
Come on, I'm
You
trying
know?
to do it. I'm trying to go back. I'm trying to go to LA. That was a great experience though. Like, I don't know, we talking about Olympics.
London board is, you know what I mean? Yeah. I'm just saying it. We got to get the real people. If you 5% of Boricua, you playing with us.
Facts. And if you 5%, 11, 7 foot, we're
even better.
That's what we doing.
Yeah, like
I told you I wear a lot of hats.
You do.
Nah. But talking about the Olympic, bro. Well, when that, like, you see how you said the noise, the instruments, the loudness, the you could hear the
passion,
Yeah.
The time that we didn't go for like so long, and we had a tournament in Puerto Rico. We had to beat Mexico, Italy, and Lithuania to go to the Olympics. Boy, when I tell you it was rocking, it was in Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
That's when you hit the shot.
Yes. I hit the shot. I just got in that Spanish mode. Like, I'm like, yo, I'm dancing. I'm doing something every time. And boy, when I tell you that environment was unbelievable, and like the love and the passion and just everything involved with that, probably one of like surreal like moments, because that's honestly me being a man on a team, and also just having, you could feel the country on your back. You know what I'm saying?
I'm
like,
sure it's dope.
You know, every country got that support and love. But like, when I'm saying that, because we was in Puerto Rico, even outside of Puerto Rico, we probably had like 30 people, maybe 40, maybe even 10 people in that stand. But you're going to hear them. You're going to hear them. You're going to hear the you're going to hear everything you can hear with us.
The whole game.
Yeah. But just having it in Puerto Rico and doing that moment, it was surreal.
It reminds me of the World Baseball Classic too, where you just see that energy from other countries. And
well, when they playing down there, when they playing against like in the regional, like when they playing against like Lithuania, like Argentina, like down that way, that's when you got to go to the island to really feel shit.
Yeah, I go to the island.
Yeah,
like,
you gotta
it's a basketball. He's talking about the league out there.
Yeah.
Even the league, it's different cities, so obviously it's not. But they passionate about it. Like yo, like whatever they're gonna do is passion. You know, it's something like how you see DR when they play baseball. You know, like you see they show to the world how just enjoyment and like they love this game, and they gonna do everything they can to like make you feel like you should watch it.
Yeah.
You know, and that's something that PR, I mean, what we was doing in basketball. Like when we was playing in there, boy, it was, you couldn't tell us nothing.
Yeah, I had Americans looking so swaggerless in both of those opportunities, man. It's just like, yo, we got zero culture, bro. It's like,
it's the culture.
They coming in there looking very, you know what I mean? It almost feels like a business trip for the Americans when they go out there, because they got to win.
It's about goal. It's about winning. It's a business trip. Whereas everybody else.
But to be fair, that's why they so successful.
Yeah. Yep.
Like, you know, that's, you know, you got to give it to them when they got a modern, they got a detail, they got a business trip. We over here, we gonna do what we want to do. We winning with it though. We gonna do it. We gonna lose with it just the same way, you know?
Right.
But also the culture comes with that. So every country has the culture that they bring along the way.
Yeah, the World Cup is gonna be crazy.
You start to figure out who you want to support and with that energy.
And then you also, when you play for the country, you got guys like, you know, that what is a role player in the league.
Yeah.
I was about to ask you, we was talking about Carlos Arroyo earlier, but it seems like guys that are role players in the NBA, they like play 4 times better when they go.
Carlos Arroyo was nice though, bro.
So super nice.
Even like, in the NBA.
There's something about putting on that, you know what I mean, country's jersey that just seemed like, we saw a Yabu Selly.
That's a good
great example. Like he was killing, you know,
like a good example.
I think it's just confident, and I also think it's, you don't look over your shoulder. You know, here you just, not saying it's bad to look over your shoulder. I'm just saying like, you know what, you got a few shots or you got a few minutes here and there, and not saying you can't be yourself, but some organizations is not leading to like, yo, be this guy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You gotta just be what you need to be. Like, you know, I always said when I played for Puerto Rico, like, at the time I was with New Orleans, I'm like Zion over there. I'm like B.I. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got the ball in my hand, motherfucker, move out, you know? So like, that's how I felt though. That's how I approach it though.
Yeah.
Like, this is me, you know? And you gotta also be a little delusional, you know, crazy though, because you also gotta bring that in the NBA too. You can't always be like, yo, roll. Like, don't get it twisted. I know my role when we in the game and certain things, but in practice cool and all that. But you talking crazy, you could lace up. You know, like one-on-one, we could do whatever you want. That's no role, you know what I'm saying? But you also gotta be like that. You gotta approach that. You gotta embrace that, role. Cool is role, whatever. But also, you one of them. You know, you gotta understand that. You gotta bring that too. Like, don't get it twisted. You know, that's how I embrace it. I'm a little, like you said, crazy or cuckoo.
Well, that's why the city's embraced you, bro.
That's the word of the day.
That's why the city's embraced you, man. Like, and fans see that. Other basketball players see that. It's like that's not something
that's
that's
a high level of respect.
High level of respect.
Sure. For
High
sure.
level of respect. But guys, you know what time it is? It's time to tee up America's #1 segment, Jose. It's called Fuck With It or Fuck Out of Here. Okay. All right. This is when we find some of the most viral videos around the internet. And it's very simple. If you like it, you're going to say you fucking with it. If not, you're getting it the fuck out of here.
All right, bet.
You ready?
Say that.
All right, let's go. Damn, this is kind of crazy. All right.
I haven't seen it. Let me see.
That NBA players get a Taylor Ricks interview and start saying anything. Shout out to Taylor Ricks. She's fantastic.
Because they on Amazon Prime, that's why.
It's had 6 years. I'm gonna go ahead and say.
These are old.
Yeah, I remember this. Yep.
Let's say that.
Yep.
So you win in the championship every year from here.
I don't want to. I don't want to jinx myself.
You already did. You already said
And
it.
I don't play to lose.
Anything.
So I'm gonna go ahead.
He said he was going to win
I'm gonna
six
give it a
championships.
5.
Listen, outside of Taylor being Taylor, she's a fantastic interviewer on top of that.
Very well prepared. Shout out to our sis.
Shout out to
Oh,
her.
look at this guy. What you
remember
saying
this.
crazy? Come on.
Nah, I'm
The
fuck with
battle
that.
for the
I don't
best
give it.
point guard in New York City.
I know.
Do we now know the answer?
Hey, man, this is the game, man, but my opinion, you know I'm the best.
Boy, look at you with the Caesar. With the Caesar. Yo. All right, yeah. And
Now,
then
this was wild.
Steve Nash was
Steve,
wild.
what?
Steve Nash started moving though. He said, hold on.
Steve Nash on that
What did John Wall say? I ain't
He on
never
that wine
ever.
from the mind street.
Trying to show the soccer movement.
Now you see the Taylor Ricks effect early in your career. So fuck with it or fuck out of here. Is the Taylor Ricks effect real when it comes to NBA player interviews?
I fuck with it. I mean, shout out to Taylor, you know?
Yeah.
To be fair, though, I didn't think your interview was the effect. Because you would say that anyway. And the one we just told you. You was just young.
Word.
Yeah.
There's more clips though out there.
Oh, there's a ton.
Are you saying wild stuff?
Other players?
Of other players
No, yes.
in the
Yes.
interview. Yeah.
I really
There
like
are.
Just saying anything. So
There
Mike
are.
Beasley, that was another one.
Mike
You know
was the
what I'm saying?
first.
It's crazy.
I believe
Yeah,
that went
he
super
cracked it
viral.
open.
But Mike is also, you got to go, no Mike was Mike.
Yeah. I don't think people knew Mike's personality like that. So when we first saw it, we was
he's
just
from
like,
the crib. So yeah, I was like, yeah, that
that's
tracks.
different. That's different. But
Taylor got let up on these boys, man.
hey, she's just doing her job.
Outstanding at it.
definitely.
Shout out to her.
Shout out to Taylor Ricks, one of the best.
Yo, man, y'all crazy. Bro.
Yo, Monica, this one's for you.
This was epic. I already know where we're going.
Yes, sir. This
This
is
is our walk.
this is a hell of a
We're
night for you,
totally
Jose.
fine with it. We already know.
Monica,
You recently
she be pressing
pressed
niggas.
Jose at MSG.
Word, she said, that's your model?
First of all,
Damn.
First of all, this is how this happened.
Yeah.
Chelsea and them, Evan, Nadia. I was just hanging out with them, and I was like, I'm gonna mess with whoever come through the tunnel, and that's what happened.
So
He was my
ju-
first victim.
So this just like
Got
randomly.
one.
Yeah,
Okay.
I was literally like, watch this.
That's
Evaluate that walk.
something.
That was a model walk. Let me see. This was a good edit, though. This was a good edit.
Nah, my model was on 10.
You did.
though.
You only did 2 steps, though.
That's all I need.
There it is.
I ain't doing no runway now. You got me like,
You should have been at least 4.
He walking like he
You
just
have to keep the pocket and the hand in the pocket a little longer.
nah, I'm fucking with it. for
Listen,
sure.
of course you are, because you had 16 and 10 that day.
Yeah,
That's
word,
right. And you
that's for
started.
sure. Shout out
It was
to
an
you,
important, yeah.
for sure.
It was a warm-up.
That was a hell of a game. I think you started that game too.
Yeah,
Shout out.
first. Oh, actually, the first start in the garden. Yeah.
Somebody said from Christ the King High School.
Yes,
Yeah,
indeed.
That's
Yeah.
fire, though. That's fire. In
Fire.
the garden, though, that's fire.
Oh,
Nah,
man.
yeah, people don't understand. I saved that video like all the time. Like it's always gonna be there. You know what I'm saying? No matter what the situation is. People don't understand though. Like I get it. Playing for the Knicks is amazing. Playing for the city, but I'm from here. Like this is where I'm from. Like born and raised. Like I'm one of the people that's in the stands. Like right now. Like,
Even for you as a fan, if you're from New York City and you know about Christ the King High School and hearing somebody say from Christ the King High School starting
Yeah.
at point guard is nuts.
Yeah.
No,
All right.
facts.
Even when Marbury was here, they didn't say from Lincoln. You know what I'm saying? They say from Georgia Tech.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
From
that's
Coney Island.
Coney Island.
From Coney Island, Brooklyn, not Coney Island, New York. Coney Island, Brooklyn.
Nah. But it was a dope feeling. It was crazy. Like I said, it's probably one for the books for sure.
Gotcha. So I'm assuming for the Jose Alvarado model walk, we're fucking with it.
Absolutely.
Nah, for sure.
Gotta fuck
Absolutely.
with
Shout
it.
out to his great coach.
Yeah.
It's been pretty good. Yo, friend of the show,
Is this
Stephen
what I
A.
think
Smith.
it is? Okay, let me see.
Yeah, I remember this one. Friend of the show, Stephen A. Smith, was recently given a take on Wemby
Oh,
and
what you
had
say?
some interesting things to say.
What's Sad say, man?
Let's see, man.
Forget how slim he really is.
Yo, come on.
And so when you see something like that happens, it reminds you of the vulnerability. Like, where's the beef? You
Hey,
see,
yo,
now,
all right,
come
time
on,
out.
see?
Come on, bro.
It got worse. I was sitting across the river for this, I think.
on him is that beef.
Where's
that
the
meat
beef?
right
Hey,
there.
yo. Hey,
No, it's not. Because I was sitting there like, this is not going to play well.
Wait.
And the entire bench clears.
He's smiling.
You know, Wimpy there ready to catch
Hey, yo.
There's a difference.
Nah, he knew what he was doing.
Rating,
I'm
rating
not-
part in the left of the year, by
I
the way.
don't know
on
him like
7
that.
bro.
Y'all know him like that. There's no way he knew what he was.
I was sitting
bro.
there. That's my purple suit that day, and I was like, "This is not gonna go well." As he was talking, and so it has not.
Where's
No,
the
I
beef?
haven't.
Pause.
I don't think. I don't. Yeah.
Nah, he's
Listen,
bugging.
for folks who watched the 7 p.m.s earlier this year, reigning part in the left champion was Stephen A. Smith. When he came on here and he was like, yo, they
there
got
just-
in my ass. We was like, bro, what are you doing?
That's that OG shit, bro.
No, that's not no OG
was
shit.
right
That's,
there.
no, that's some whole other shit. I mean, he the OG. I ain't the OG. He the OG. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
I don't know where he is.
I don't know him like that, but that's out of pocket.
Yeah.
That just made me sit up right here and say, that's
You know what he was
crazy.
doing, man.
I
He
don't.
was
I
doing a
really
clip.
don't think so. I was sitting there the whole time. I was like, he.
He said, I need that beef.
He said
That meat.
He said, "Where's the beef?" Too.
Hey.
The only
listen.
thing
So
that's
many in
missing,
that clip.
the only thing that's missing, he's slim. And the
we
only
got so
thing that's
childish.
missing
Very
is
childish.
the He told no, and look, and ESPN fucked up for putting. I'm sorry, I know you got the kids over there. I'm sorry. I'm
That's
sorry.
awful
I'm sorry.
announcing. I don't think ESPN put it up.
ESPN shouldn't have put Wemby smiling like that on that comment. They messed up
They
for that.
already picked the B-roll. They didn't know what he was
play
going to
that
say.
back, play that back, play that back.
Run that back.
No. One thing laughing. Like, oh, that's crazy.
Nah, that's a good guy. That's a good eye right there.
That was good producers. All those back.
ESPN is wrong for that. Whoever that producer, whoever that cameraman
Look at
is.
Monica. Look at Monica
I
to the
was like,
side.
this
She's
is
like,
not going to go well. I really don't think he hurt himself at
scratching the
all.
back of your ear. She's like,
When the show was done, did he say anything?
No, we went on about our business. And the
That's
internet
not
does
good
what the internet
friends.
does.
Y'all gotta
What
tell
am I supposed to
Why
say?
ain't like, yo,
Yo,
Steve, can I
fella.
talk to you real
pardon
quick,
the
please?
Steve.
I'm
Yeah,
telling
Like, that was very wrong what you said. Like,
I'm telling you.
that was like you should go. Y'all was live.
Yeah.
Of course.
I was sitting there like, ooh, and another one.
Yeah, that's out of pocket.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot.
No, that got me tight because that's really wrong for him to sit up there on national television live and say some shit like that.
Why doesn't his vocab though slim and then
Slim
meat?
beef meat.
Like,
Wow, bro.
Well, people could argue that y'all need to grow up.
I mean, that's true. But
See,
I'm not gonna-
yes.
We're
But
New
guess what?
Yorkers.
Even listen, yes, everybody need to grow up. Listen, if you play the game, cool. Not cool.
I don't care how old
Right.
you are, I can't say that.
It's not a game that you play. It's just holding men accountable. You cannot, even if you play the game or not. A little kid, a little boy can sit here and listen to that and be like, "Oh, Dad, what is that? What is he talking about?" Like, how do you decipher that?
He didn't like go to a store and ask for food.
Yo, let me get a Frank. Let me get a no.
Yeah,
he
he
didn't say
where's
Come on,
the
man.
aisle? You know, like
He gotta grow
he
up.
talking about
He gotta
a
grow
person.
up.
He
For a
said,
man
He's
who's
slamming. The only thing he missing is beef and meat.
listen, man.
Like I don't put all. I don't put all. But when somebody gets
why
violated
not
like
muscle?
that,
Why
Now
not?
that you're the TV professional, you're right. You're
Why
right.
not like muscle?
Y'all
Yo,
are
go
not
in the
wrong.
weight room. We gotta put some muscle. We gotta get some.
Listen, the man's
protein.
vocabulary is so extensive. You cannot convince me he did not know exactly what he was saying, bro.
Intelligent man.
Yeah, he know what he's doing.
He got a book of words.
He definitely a book of words.
You know what I mean? Like, I hope that's not in his book of words. How do you write that? Yo, beef.
It's now out of his book of words, I'm sure.
I gotta throw it out there.
After he got fried on the internet.
Fuck with it or fuck out of here.
Get the fuck out of here.
Is this the part in the left of the year so far?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. But for the sake of the show, we still got to give it the fuck out of here. You can't do that.
Steve. What was it? They said, get that the fuck out of here. Get him the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
Shout out Stephen A, man. Friend of the show, bro.
Man, that was foul, man. I was gonna go shout out on that one, man. I'm cool, bro.
Yeah, that was out of bounds.
That's crazy,
That
man.
was something.
Well, Jose, man, listen, man. I know we had some laughs, man, but I just wanted to say we appreciate you as New York Knicks fans, but also as New Yorkers, as fans of the game, fans of you. We respect your grind. We respect where you came from. We respect where you're going. We respect your mindset, your approach to the game. Don't never let nobody feel like your approach to the game is a negative, is having a negative effect on something. Keep doing what you're doing. Don't let nobody affect that. We appreciate you. And most importantly, keep holding down the island.
No,
Yes, sir.
So shout out to you for
Yes,
that.
sir.
Appreciate you, Jose. Appreciate y'all
man.
for sure.
And
Definitely
more
dope.
importantly, hold on the Knicks in these playoffs. So
Come
we're
on,
gonna need
let's
that.
go.
We're going to need that.
I told him off camera. I ain't gonna put no pressure on him.
No, we don't do no camera.
No, I'm gonna tell him. I said
Nah, put him on camera. I gotta win 2 games.
He have to
Yes,
win
sir.
2 games for us.
Yes.
Okay.
His impact, not his scoring. His
I don't
impact.
remember when he need 2 games. More.
I need to see
His
a
Houston
picture.
Rocking game. You know that.
I
Something
need to
like
see
that.
a
You gotta
picture
win
of
that
you
game.
after a playoff game with the Timbs, the hard hat, and the vest.
Yo,
The one of them playoff games, that's how I know you stole one
I
of these
just know
playoff
if we win,
games.
oh,
In this
boy.
city?
Man.
Down
My
on Water
party,
Street, Parade of
I'm gonna be drunk
Heroes?
for 8 days. I'm gonna let you
Listen.
know right now.
That's minimum as far as New York. Because if you don't win in this city,
I'm having a party like in every state. No funny.
good Lord.
That's a world tour.
No,
Just-
for real.
just-
Y'all gonna, y'all gonna think I'm the MVP. That's it. Y'all gonna be like, yo, he got the MVP. Yeah, I do. Nah, for sure. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited for it. Ready for the atmosphere, and I think that's something I've been waiting for my whole life, to be in the atmosphere, especially from a kid from the city here. Can't not take advantage of the opportunity.
Yeah.
So either you're gonna go 100 miles per hour and do it the right way, or do 100 miles per hour and do it like you can't. There's no in between.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You just gotta do it. And the outcome got to be the outcome, but take advantage of the moment. Take
Yeah,
advantage
man.
of
I
the
love
opportunity.
that. I love
got the
that.
storybook ending, bro.
Crash out over
You know,
there.
like they say.
Shout out to my nigga Crash Out.
You got the storybook ending on the way, man, and the rest is still unwritten.
Yeah, there we go. Look at you. Look at you.
Saw what I did there. You know what it is? It's 7 p.m. in Brooklyn. A Wave original presented by FanDuel. Vote for us for the Webbies, first off.
Oh, yeah.
And also
Word up,
subscribe to
man.
our YouTube and podcast channels. If you like the show, like seeing the high on the rankings, you like sharing the clips with everybody, leave a comment, leave a rating, leave a review, 5 stars only. Nothing less than that. For Jose Alvarado, Monica McNutt, the Hall of Famer Carmelo Anthony, I'm Kaz, and we will see y'all in the hook next time, people. Peace.
Peace.